What's good, YouTube? We back with it again. Today we're going to be reacting to why superpowers would suck in real life. Out the corner of my eye, I already see it says invisibility. I'm going to tell you right now, nobody on this earth is doing anything that's good, at least, with invisibility. I have not heard a single good answer as to what somebody would use invisibility for. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the video in the comments down below. You know what I'm saying? Like the video and yeah, let's get to it.
Invisibility. To some people, invisibility would be a dream superpower. They fantasize about all the things they could do without being noticed.
This is exactly what I'm talking about right here, bro. Come on, lock in, bro. Nobody's doing anything good with invisibility, bro. Like, nobody.
Not exactly heroic things, but when you look closer, it's not as cool as it sounds. Here's the problem. For you to see, light has to hit the back of your eyes. But if you're invisible, light would just pass through you, leaving you blind. And if somehow
I ain't think about that. Dang, hold on, he cooking. I ain't think about that. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think about that.
Your eyes could catch light, they would still be visible, making you a pair of floating eyeballs. Just creepy. To go fully invisible, you need to be completely naked.
Gotta be butt booty naked, literally, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody ever be thinking about that. You gotta walk around straight cheeks out, bro. Yeah, nigga not doing that.
Not that some of you would.
I have morals. I have standards that I refuse to cross. And invisibility, yeah, hell no.
Mind that.
Hell no.
But you wouldn't be able to carry anything either, and since no one can see you, they would crash into you all the time. You better not use perfume or even make noise breathing. People would still know you are there. Plus, if you're thinking that you could rob a bank, a thermal camera would still spot your heat radiation,
exactly, bro.
making it nearly impossible to sneak in undetected. Intangibility. Picture this. You've just unlocked intangibility. You're super excited, so you decide to phase your hand through a wall. But the moment you activate your powers, you drop straight through the floor, sinking into the earth.
Dang, I didn't think about that. Hold on. Dang, he cooking. I didn't even think about that. Hold up. Yo, what if it's like Lemillion, bro? What if it's like him, like you phase, but like when you turn back on, like it shoots you back up?
Activate your powers and become
just a thought.
Fused into rock, suffocating to death. Or continue sinking until you reach the molten center of the earth due to gravity, unable to do anything.
Hear me out. What if you fall, you just keep going, and you don't turn it back on until you get, wait, hold on, nah, I'm tripping, the gravity in the center. You're right.
Waiting until you decide to die.
You're right.
Super speed. A moderate super speed of about 190 miles per hour, like that.
Your flesh would literally just rip off your bones. I heard about this a minute ago. This what ruined my thing for certain superheroes, bro. Like A-Train, bro. That nigga's flesh would literally, quite literally, just right off. Bones, everything, just gone.
Ashes wouldn't be so bad. The problems would be minimal. But if we're talking about speed similar to the Flash, without Speed Force, then it would be a disaster waiting to happen. You would have to generate an enormous amount of force, far greater than what the human body can handle, and it would cause your legs to simply rip off your body.
Literally.
Here's another thing. Air isn't empty. It's filled with elements like oxygen and nitrogen, plus tons of tiny dust particles. As you move through air, you're rubbing against these particles, generating friction that produces heat.
Oh, you would catch on fire too. I forgot about that part. Hold on, he might be cooking. Hold on, let's see this. Okay.
Moving at super speed would generate.
What was that? I thought we was going to see some crazy fight scene, my nigga. What was that? We got 5 seconds of animation of a nigga running. I want my money back, bro.
Heat to burn your entire body.
I want my money back.
Let's say you don't burn. You still need to see where you're going. Human perception isn't adapted to handle high speeds, so moving at super speed would make everything blurry. The speed at which you think would need to
That's another thing I've been thinking about. Somebody like me, bro, if I had super speed, I know for a fact I'd run into a wall and die. I'm be honest with you, bro. Because your brain can't, perceive anything that fast. So to somebody like the Flash, he's moving in slow motion. He can still see everything. To you, it's like you're just teleporting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really react in time for most things. I'm for sure gonna run into a wall. You're gonna see a big blur just fly by, and next thing you know, it's gonna be a big splatter on the wall.
Into things, possibly doing what A-Train did, just running through people. And in the case that your perception does keep up, the world around you would seem so slow that you'd basically be stuck in time. Having super speed would also mean burning millions of calories every day, so you'd go broke
Yeah, I
buying
forgot
all the
about
food
that.
needed to keep your metabolism satisfied. Teleportation. As you might know, the Earth is in constant motion through space, moving at around 67,000 miles per hour. It rotates, orbits the sun, and the solar system orbits around the center of the galaxy. If you wanted to teleport, you would need to calculate the exact position of the Earth through space, or else you would teleport into space, dying instantly.
I feel like nah. I feel like that's not really how it would work. I feel like if you could teleport, I feel like you would be able to like it'd be like something like you could just imagine where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? And you could teleport there. Or I could like how like kind of like how the Death Note works. Like you could like look at a picture or something. Maybe you have to do that. But I don't think you would just teleport into space. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think you would just do that. That's gotta be capped.
Immortality. If you were given the choice between dying in 1 year or becoming immortal, what would you choose? The choice seems obvious.
Die in a year every time. Die in a year every time. You're gonna see everybody die. You're gonna, bro. Once the world ends, bro. Once the world ends, you're literally just gonna be floating in space, like forever, basically. Yeah. Finish me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Obvious, doesn't it? You're thinking that being immortal would be much better than dying in a year, right? But
Bro, if y'all haven't watched Invincible, go watch it.
if you're immortal, you would have to watch everyone you love die over and over again until you don't have any emotional feelings anymore. You would live to see the human race die out. You would see the world end, and ultimately, you would be drifting in space all alone for eternity. Time stop. Oh, time stop. The superpower desired by many. Time stop would be a dream come true for some individuals for obvious reasons.
I don't think I'd want time stop. I'm not gonna lie. Before, all right, not counting the drawbacks. The only realistic thing I'd really use time stop for is to get more sleep. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't feel like waking up, stop time, lay down, go to sleep for like a few hours or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then turn time back on. I'm well rested. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. What could you like really use time stop for? I feel like that's one of the things you can't really do nothing good with that either, except for like get more work done or something like that. Like you could be a real good like worker, but other than that, I feel like not really. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, like, if you froze time, wouldn't, like, everything go dark, too? Because, like, the sun has, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to let him explain it, but you know what I'm saying.
The moment you stop time, the molecules of air
Yeah, everything would freeze or everything would pause. The air wouldn't even be moving. It would go completely dark. Would you even be able to move? Like, would you even be able to unfreeze time? Because your brain function would like stop too, wouldn't it?
around you would stop as well, making it impossible to breathe. It also means photons would stop, rendering you unable to see.
I guessed it, bro.
So you stop time and become unable
telling y'all, bro, I'm big brain like that. I don't know.
to breathe or see until you either resume time or just die. Great power, huh? Super strength. Super strength sounds awesome, right? In real life, though, it's a mess. Everything's designed for regular people, meaning that if you were super strong, you would be breaking doorknobs, keyboards, and glasses left and right. Imagine going to hug your mom and breaking her spine because you don't know how to
I ain't thinking about that. If I'm keeping it P, I'm still getting it. I'm still getting it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just keep my distance from everybody. I'm not even gonna tell nobody. I wish somebody would try me while I got super strength. Rub me the wrong way. Head right off. I ain't gonna lie. How Mr. Incredible did that one dude throw it straight through the wall.
control your
I'm just
strength
keeping
yet.
it P. I'm just keeping
Having
it P.
super strength doesn't mean you're indestructible either. If you punch a wall, for example, because of Newton's third law,
you break your
every
hand.
action has an equal and opposite reaction. The force that you applied to the wall would be applied back to you with the
Well,
same
if you got super strength, I assume your bones will be stronger too, though. I feel like I don't care.
intensity, knocking you back and breaking your hand.
No, I don't care, bro. No, I don't care. My bones will be strong. Everything will be stronger. I'd be built the way I should be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, bro. Like, subscribe. What superpower would y'all want, bro? If y'all could choose any of these, let me know which one y'all want in the comments down below. Yeah, peace out.